I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Muhammad, he learned about monotheism, it was from a Jew. If we go to the hadith, we will find the following. Muhammad do not know what Tawheed mean, and obviously if he knew, no Muslim will use it, because Tawheed mean Allah is not one as a person, it means one as a unity. Here we see in front of us a Jewish guy, and as you see, it's a Jew. It's not a Hindu. It's not even a Christian. It is a Jew. He came to the false prophet Muhammad. Do you see how we attack what you call Tawheed? We do not need to attack Tawheed. Tawheed proved that Christianity is right, because Tawheed means unification, not oneness of God, as one number. Here you see a rabbi. He came to Muhammad and he said to him, you are setting up rivals to Allah, to God. He didn't say, you know, the Muslim, they claim Allah, but the Jews don't believe in Allah anyway. And associating other with him. You say, whenever Allah wills, and you will. And you say, by the Kaaba. The Muslims, they swear by the Kaaba. They are pagan. They swear by the Kaaba. By stones. So the Prophet command them, if they want to swear an oath, to say by the Lord of the Kaaba, and to say whatever Allah wills, and then what you will. So you see here, a Jewish guy is getting Muhammad busted, and Muhammad is following a Jew direction. Do you see it, people? So we do not need, you know, to attack Tawheed, because it's not exist in Islam. Tawheed does not exist. How a Jew walking by, he get Muhammad busted, and Muhammad is following the command of the direction of the Jew teaching. You see, Muhammad did not say to him, no, you are wrong. We did not get it wrong. He's a prophet of God. So how come Allah did not send him a message says, you are doing wrong, man? And when Muhammad, he agreed with the Jew to correct himself and to correct the Muslims, was that Jew Allah? Because as I know, a prophet of God should not listen to the Jews. Why Muhammad consider what the Jew is saying is the correct way to practice Tawheed? As you see, they are associating. Do you see? Guys, read carefully. What the Jews, he said to Muhammad, you are a Musyrik. You are not a person who believes in the oneness of God. The Jew is not talking about how you pray, how you do rituals. No, no, no. He's saying you are a Musyrik. The Arabic actually, it says that clearly. It says, إِنَّكُمْ تُشْرِكُونَ. You are polytheist. The word in front of you, anyone can copy this hadith here in Arabic And you can copy this sentence or the whole thing and post it in Prophet Google, peace be upon him. Translation. وَإِنَّكُمْ تُشْرِكُونَ تَقُولُونَ مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ وَشِئْتُ وَتَقُولُونَ وَالْكَعْبَةِ, when you swear by the Kaaba. And then you will see how the prophet, which is obviously a false prophet, because a false prophet should not receive his command about how to worship the oneness of God from a Jew walking by. What if the Jew is wrong? Obviously he's not. And how come Muhammad did not notice that this is wrong? And if you say to me that it's not wrong, so why Muhammad agreed to change it? Obviously it's wrong. So the Jew, he was right, and Muhammad is a fraud, is a scam, and he did not know what to do. And a Jewish walking by, and he correct him about how to worship and who is he worshiping. Muhammad being a mushrik, and his God did not send him the pizza guy Jibreel to correct him. Who is the one who corrected him? It was a Jew. So if not this Jew, Muhammad until now and his followers, they will be saying what they are saying. In fact, reading this hadith is telling us, and this is by the way sahih, so they might say to you, da'if, you know, da'if, the whole religion of da'if. But the Muslim Tawheed is a follower of a Jew, not of Muhammad, because the one who said that, it was a Jew. Do we agree? The Muslim, they were not practicing the correct belief. A Jewish guy, he fixed the belief in Muhammad, therefore the belief of the Muslims. So the Muslims are Zionist. They are followers of a Jew. We do not even know who is the Jew. Isn't it a shame that those are the one is cursed, as the Quran says in chapter 1? And we find that the cursed one is the correcting the worship of the Muslims. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.